YouTube family, what is up? So in this video, I'm going to share with you, all right, 3 reasons why you haven't got rich. And I think I would say 9 out of 10 of you fall into this 3 categories. And that is the reason why that you haven't got rich yet and it's holding you back. So if you enjoy this video, be sure to boom, smash that thumbs up. And I said I wanted to do it in the main studio, so I have the whiteboard to write stuff. But for some reason, we're having a little issue with that. So, but I didn't want to let it hold me back. So I brought the whiteboard in here. It's gonna look a little ghetto, but you know what? I rather do it than wait for the perfect timing. I don't want to wait for anything. I don't want to wait for my guy to get back to fix the issue in the main studio. So I just like, dude, let's go ahead and do it. So let's rock and roll. Reason why you're not rich. Okay, here it is. And like I said, when I share this with you, for some of you, it's going to almost be like an aha moment where you'll be like, damn, Khang, that is me. That is why you haven't really that's why you haven't really make the $1 million or $100,000 a month. So let me share that with you. So Instagram family, let's rock and roll. I want to make sure here. Can you guys see this? I know it looks a little ghetto. Okay. So I would say that the number one reason why is that a lot of you, dude, you only have one stream of income, and that is your J-O, the B. That's the number. Like everyone that I ran into so far, this is the number one reason is that you guys only have one stream of income and you depend your life on it. And that is your J-O, the B. All right. And we all know, man, you cannot depend on one stream of income, especially if it's your J-O, the B. Instagram family, head over to YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube, and I'm going to share with you guys 3 reasons why you're not rich yet. And I know we got some grammar police in here, all right? They're running in here saying, dude, you guys already know that I'm a high school dropout, so reading and writing is not my expertise. I just know how to make money. And that's what I'm here to show you is how to make money. So head over to YouTube. I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why you haven't got rich yet. And I can almost guarantee you that you are in one of this 3 category. So head over to YouTube. Just type in @RealKingKong. I'll pop up. I'm going to shut down Instagram. I'll be all in on YouTube. So I'll see you over there. Okay. All right. IG family, I'm out. So what it is like, a lot of you right now, I want you to comment. Just comment in, all right? That you like if you're working at a JO to B right now, how much are you currently making a month right now? Okay? So your problem is you only depend on one stream of income. Okay? Now here is the second reason. Okay? The second reason a lot of you is that you having too many. Okay? You having too many different jobs or different side hustle, or you're trying to build too many different business at the same time. So as I'm going through this, can you comment in and let me know which one of this is you? Number 2 is also a problem. A problem is that you're having too many stream of income. All right, that can be a problem. So a lot of people I run into, what they got is they got a J-O the B, and then they got another J-O the B, man. They're like, dude, Khang, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm trying to hustle and get that money. Well, dude, you're working way too hard. 2 jobs ain't going to make you rich, right? Because if you spend 8 hours here, 8 hours here, how are you going to have any extra time to build your business? You don't. And you're just making baby money. Okay? So number 1 is you having too many jobs, dude. You need to cut down and figure out which jobs pays you the most. Whether you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't really matter, man. Because I'm not here to tell you do what you love, because you're not in a position to do what you love. You are in a position to do whatever it takes and whatever it's required. So if being a janitor is making you more money than than the other job, quit the other one, be the janitor. Because sometimes, dude, you just got to suck it up in life. To me, dude, if you want to do what you love one day, first, you must learn how to do what you hate. Focus on the money. And the money, dude, will take you further than a lot of you said your passion. Okay, so some of you do you working too many jobs. Working 2 jobs ain't gonna get you rich. Okay, another one is some of you, dude, you got a J-O to B, and then you having too many side hustle. This is no bueno. You having too many side hustle. Because a lot of you are thinking, well, millionaire have 7 stream of income, so you're out there trying to build 7 stream of income. And I can tell you right now, dude, you're all wrong if you think like that. Every self-made millionaires that I know, they have 1 stream of income. They went all in into building 1 business. So you need to cut down your side hustle. So for me, dude, at the J-O to B, and then just 1 side hustle on the side. They're trying to build dude, and I have interviewed so many of them too. If you haven't watched some of the interview, they would be like, hey, Khang, I got the J-O to B. Obviously, that's going to be the income that's going to sustain your lifestyle. And then they're doing crypto, they're doing day trading, they're doing wholesaling, they're flipping baseball, like they're doing too many shit. And you're making 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 3,000 here, another 3,000 wherever it is. So what happened is you're diversifying your attention, your energy, and your time into too many different things. And that is why you're not making 20, 30, 50, $100,000 a month. Got it? Next is too many of you trying to build too many business at the same time. You're trying to build too many business at the same time. I'm telling you guys right now, dude, you need to focus on 1 business. Build 1 business. Because I think of business as like having a kid. Imagine if you have a newborn, and then all of a sudden, boom, you pop another one, and then you pop another one, and then you pop another one. Imagine it's trying to take care of 2 kids when you're struggling financially. So my whole thing is, dude, just focus on building 1 business instead of multiple one. And you will make more money focused on building that 1 business versus trying to build 2, 3, 4 business at the same time. Because I've seen people, man, hey, they'll be like, hey, Khang, I got my day trading business going on. I got my wholesaling real estate going on. And I got my, social media going at the same time, and they're making 2,000 here, 5,000 here, 3,000 here, right? But now it consumes so much time from them because every single business is different. So what you want to, so I'll get to the multiple stream of income, and I'll tell you what's the easiest path to build multiple stream of income. The easiest path and require the least resistant and the least amount of time from you. So I'll get to that, okay? The third, number 3, and YouTube family, dude, a lot of you are not engaging, man. Come on, man. Shit, bro. I want to know is which one of this you fall into. Here's number 3. I've seen this dude so many times. Number 3 is that a lot of you, dude, you want to start buying rental. You want to get into the rental game, dude, too soon. You're trying to take the baby money you got, 50K, 100K, and you're still stuck at the J-O to B, and you're trying to buy rental property. That is your problem. Number 3 is almost it's almost a very, very big problem. If you're working at like I went on TikTok live the other day, and I can't remember her name, but she went on there and she's like, hey, Khang, I just bought my house, right? And she has $15,000 saved up, and she just bought her house for $350,000, obviously using an FHA loan. If I started out, if I know what I know today, before Lon and I even bought our first house, we actually already had a business. It wasn't real estate, but it was something else, right? So my whole thing is focus on your career first before you trying to settle down and buying a house. Because now she's paying up, I don't know, man, with the interest rate today, $350,000. She put $15,000 down. She's probably left with let's just say her mortgage is around, let's just say $325,000. I don't have a calculator on me, man, but any one of you can do the math. She's probably paying, 7% interest on a $325,000 loan. She got to pay, since she didn't put 20% down, she got to pay, PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. So her monthly payment, I don't know, if I were to guess, let's just say $2,500 a month, right? $2,500 a month. She only had $15,000 stack away. What happened if she lose the J O the B? And this is what happened to people back in 2008, 2009. They lost everything. They lose their house. They lose their car because they're out there buying a house before they actually got financially stable. Like I suggest that so I explained to her, when you're ready to buy a house, it's number one, you have at least a 20% down. You're not going to put 20% down, but I want to see you have at least 20% stack away. To me, that's how I know you can afford that house. Otherwise, you need to buy a house that's a little bit smaller. Because everyone thinks that, oh, this is my dream home. I'm going to live in this house forever. No, you need to look at that first house. It's just your starting point. It's your starting point into real estate. It's just a starter, man. So get something smaller. Get something cheaper that that, damn, anything happens, I got 12 months of reserve where I don't even have to worry about a dang thing. I can sleep at night. I have a peace of mind. I'll just continue paying. So when I was 23, Lon and I, instead of buying a $500,000 home, because I think we're qualified for a $600,000 home. Instead of buying a $600,000 home, guess what Lon and I bought? A $350,000 home. Because we're like, dude, this is all we need. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and we moved Lawn Mom in with us. And well, now we bought her own house. But we're like, dude, this is big enough for Lon and I and her mom. We didn't need anything bigger because we weren't focused on being fancy. We're focused on getting rich. So we're like, okay, well, this is our starter. Bam. And it's like, dude, this is our dream. So my advice to her would be, for all of you to buy, if you're going to go buy a house, buy something smaller, buy something cheaper, and knowing that you have 12 months reserve where if anything happens, you can pay that mortgage, no problem. But I wouldn't focus on, if you're still stuck at the J O the B, number 3, dude, is do not start buying rental property. I don't care if you have $20K saved up, $50,000 saved up, or $100,000 saved up. Most of you, what you want to do is you want to take that baby money and then you want to start buying rental property. Because in your mind, you'll be like, hey, I need to start building wealth. I need to start owning some asset. I need to get passive income. But that is where you are mistake. Because if you want to play the passive income game, you're playing a 10 to 20-year game, which means you're willing and are okay with staying at the J O the B for the next 10 to 20 years. That's what you're doing. Because if you have $50,000 saved up and you dump it into buying a rental property, what you're really doing, my friend, is you're trading your $50,000 for $250 a month in passive income. So think about that. Are you willing to do that? But if I were you, I wouldn't do that, right? Because it would have been better the move would have been better if you take that $50,000 to kickstart your business, to build your business. That would have been a better move. Because within 1-2 years, you can turn that $50K into $500K within 1 to 2 or 3 years. But you can't do that with rental property with the passive income, which means now within a year, right? You can make $20,000 a month if you focus on building your business. Okay. So which one of these do you fall into? Now let me show you exactly how to get rich. Okay. So let's talk about what you need to do. So, but before we can do that, I need to pick somebody. So comment in here. Eric said, even if I work a 9 to 5 and try to get a mortgage and I have my brother to help pay the mortgage, will that work? No, dude, Eric, no. The answer is no, bro. The answer, Eric, dude, you already can't afford it. You need someone's help. You need your bro. You need your brother. Dude, Eric, once again, dude, first off, dude, Eric, how old are you? Dude, if you stuck at the 9 to 5, bro, you shouldn't think about buying a house. Continue renting. Rent somewhere cheap. Cheap, my friend, cheap. All right? And then just take all the cash you got, dude, instead of putting into a house. Just take that cash, dude, and build a business. Start a side hustle that you want to do, right? Start a side hustle that you want to do, that eventually one day you want to turn that into a business. That's what you need to do, Eric. Not going in with your brother and trying to buy a house, bro. Okay? So what I would do if I were you, right, is figure out which JO the B pays you the most. Take that, start a side hustle. Figure out what it is that you want to start building a business out of. Start a side hustle. Take all the income you got, right? Take any money you got, invest it into your self-education. Learn whatever you need to learn to build that business, and eventually one day turn that business into, or side hustle into a business. And then once that business makes you at least $20,000 a month, that's when you go and start buying real estate. That's when you're going to start building up your wealth. Okay? Another question here, it said, seller owes $13,000 but does not want to leave, has over 75% in equity. Seller owes $13,000 but does not want to leave. Gabe, I don't know exactly. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But dude, what you need to do is talk to the seller and then just lock that property in a contract. But on this live, what I really want to know from you is that which one of those are you guys stuck in? Are you trying to build too many businesses at the same time? Geez, nobody. It's hard to do this when no one is talking to me. Hold on a second. Let me try and figure this out. Let's try and Luke, you got 2 jobs, bro. What you need to do, dude, is you need to quit one of them and focus on the one that pays you the most, and then build a business and then start a side hustle, dude. So you don't need to be working 2 jobs, bro. Brian's laughing. You don't need to be working 2 jobs. You just need to focus on the job that pays you the most, and then start a business on the side. Start your own business on the side. Jose said yes. Too many business at the same time. So Jose, let's talk about this, dude. What business are you currently doing? What business are you currently doing right now? Is a food truck business a good start? Oh, absolutely. You know, now that you mentioned, dude, let me tell you guys a story. So one of Lon's niece, all right, she wanted to be, you know, she wants to open her own restaurant, and she didn't have the money to start a restaurant, and she's trying to go fancy. Guess what she did? She started to borrow money from family, friends to start her restaurant business. Those of you who never done the research, within the first year, 60% of restaurant fail. Restaurant is a tough business to start and be successful. Within 5 years, 80% is wiped out. Anyways, this girl has no business experience, right? She has worked in the restaurant industry, and she sees the owner making a boatload of money, so she get excited. And, you know, Lon told her that she needs to start a food truck first, that she needs to start small. But she was so about the look, the ego. She doesn't want people to see her having a food truck. So she went and dumped, I don't know, man, hundreds of thousands. Got to be between 100 to 200 G's into building out this fancy restaurant. Within a few months, lost everything. Because the margin of restaurant, dude, it's a tight margin. But she does, like running a business, you guys. So instead of taking advice from Lon, she went and took advice from her friend that has no business experience. This is another mistake. Like, she makes so many mistakes. One is trying to go fancy instead of going start small and focus on, you know, start small. And if she make a mistake, she learn from it, right? A food truck, probably cheaper to start, way more profit, right? But she listened to her friend that has no business experience and went fancy. And that's what happened. Taking advice from the wrong people. I mean, at this time, Lon and I were already, we already got our real estate business going. Lon has a little mall kiosk business that she's been running for the past freaking almost 10 years. But she didn't want to take our advice. She took someone else's advice. And that's what happened, dude. Who you listen to is very, very important. So if you're ever going to ask for any advice, make sure that person is doing what you want to do and have the experience and the knowledge and that are successful. If they're not, why are you taking advice from them? And if you do, that's what end up going to happen. Let me see here. So yes, I think a food truck is a good place to start. That's when, it's low capital. That's when, you start to build up your clientele. And then if I were you, at the same time, I would also, post on social media, trying to build up your following. Because following, dude, it's not followers. Those are your clients. Most people don't understand that. Eyeballs, subscriber, followers. They're not just they're not just a number, dude. They're your potential clients. So let's just say you start your food truck and people are just loving it, right? People are just loving it. And then you start to build up your clientele. And then when you open up your restaurant, guess what? You already have loyal customers. That's what's ready to go. And that's how you want to do it. And that's how you guarantee, man, to succeed. Like, that's the right way to do it, in my opinion. Jose said, I'm a truck driver. Dude, I have so many students that are like truck driver. And I'm telling you, dude, all of them hates it. And I can see why. You're spending so much time away from your family and you're in the truck all the time. And Jose, I'm not saying this is you, man, but I've seen people, I've seen truck driver, dude. They weren't fat, and then they became a truck driver and became obese. Because all you do is just sit and eat, and drive, sit and eat and drive. So it took a hit on their health as well. So I'm a truck driver. I am wanting to buy storage unit and currently in the Wholesale to Million Academy. I haven't read the whole thing, Jose. But dude, welcome to the Wholesale to Million Academy, bro. I hope you attend. So, Jose, I was just in. I don't know if you were in yesterday cold call role play, but dude, Mark just closed on. I think this got to be his 4th wholesale deal. He's going to make $15,000, and it's going to close on I think he said July 5th or something like that. After the 4th, July 5th. This is his 4th wholesale deal. And his English, dude, his English is so, like, he has a very thick accent. But the cat, dude, he puts in so much work, and he show up to every single training. And he got results. Anyways, but yeah, dude, truck driving is bad, man. I mean, if I were you, dude, try and get away from that as soon as possible. It's probably the best. And wholesaling it's a good fit because you can do it virtually. All you need to do is go on your laptop, and I think Jose will probably already show you exactly what you need to do already, man. So hopefully I look forward to seeing you closing your first deal soon, man. And get you away from that, dude, 50, 60 hours a week. And if you're gonna work 50 to 60 hours, it's probably gonna feel better if you're working on your own business. Pine said, what would you recommend? Okay, hold on a second. What you say? Hey, Khang, I'm a wholesaler out of Newport. I don't know what RI is. I work full time and do wholesale on the side. Okay, good. I'm having a hard time with comps though. The properties it's in my market are historic and high end. Rhode Island. Okay, so Pine, dude. The only way that I'm gonna help you, bro, is here. This is what I would do for you, bro. Okay, I'm gonna post a link. Get on this link, dude. Okay, click on the link. Turn on your mic and join me. Hold on a second. Let me copy the link. Okay. What the heck? Paste. Oh, okay. Here you go, dude. Goddess said, how much is it to join the Wholesale to Million Academy? So if here's I would you go here, just go ahead and book a call with my team. Just go to coachwithkhang.com. They'll explain to you more about the academy. Just want to make sure it's a good fit. That's all. And then they'll tell you the price and everything like that and how long it is, etc. and what you're going to get. But Pine, do you see the link there, bro? Click on that link and join me, man. Turn on your camera. Because for me to help you, dude, because there's some question I need to ask you so I can give you more, like a better answer. Max says, yes, dude, get dealsformenow.com, bro. That's what we use to run all of our comps. Because it's almost like getting access to the MLS, you know?
Hey, Khang.
I see that you're working, bro.
Yeah, love you, man. I've been actually following your YouTube for a while now. I appreciate you having me on.
Dude, I appreciate you, bro. Okay, so let's get right to this, dude. So first off, man, what's your name?
My name's Terrence Pine. I'm out of Newport, Rhode Island.
Got it. Okay, Terrence. And what are you currently doing right now for work?
I'm a business owner. I own a construction company, but the main services that we offer are actually landscaping and lawn care.
Nice. So which means you probably know a lot of you probably have a lot of network with other contractors, investor, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice, bro. Okay. So your question to me is, you having a hard time running comps?
Yes. Yeah, comps has been the tough thing. Like I've done deals in other markets, but I want to do deals in my market. But I find the main problem I always run into is like, how do I run comps on these houses? Because they sell for millions of dollars. So I don't know if you would run it the same as like on a property that's only like a few $100,000. Because I know it's usually like going to be a different type of buyer.
Okay, hold on a second, bro. Yes. So when it comes to comps on single family home or duplex, triplex, or fourplex, dude, it's the exact same thing. So whether it's a $3 million house or a $100,000 house, dude, you run comps based on what is sold in the area. But if I were you, bro, I wouldn't target the high-end home. I wouldn't go for $1 million home, dude. I would stick with the bread and butter, which is any houses in the $100, $200, $300, $400, $500,000. Now, my question for you, bro, is you said that you have wholesale in other market.
Yep.
What other market?
I've wholesaled in Central Falls, which is also in Rhode Island, which is a lower end market. But there's a lot of appreciation in that area now, a lot of growth.
Okay, so my question to you is, why don't you stick have you successfully done some deals in that market?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Okay, then, dude, then why don't you continue in that same market?
Because Newport is where I live, and it's like I would like to wholesale in the market that I live in. You know what I mean? I got a wife and kids and stuff like that, and I want to stay as local as possible. Central Falls is on the other side of the state, so it's about an hour drive, which is not bad. I know, like, I'm from Rhode Island. You're like,
wait, hold. Okay, hold on, bro. So you wholesale in that market. It's an hour away from you.
Yep.
How many deals have you closed in that market?
2.
Okay, 2 deals. So you're telling me that when you close these 2 deals, you have to physically be there?
No, I haven't had to physically be there. No, just to check, just to assess the property, and then that's pretty much it.
Okay, dude. Okay, now you make no sense. Hold on a second. So you wholesale 2 property in the market that is an hour away from you.
Yep.
Which is you doing it virtually. You were never there. You never met the seller. You never seen the property, correct?
No, I did do that, but that was pretty much it. And then all the rest of the paperwork, the attorneys handle, obviously.
Right. So basically, you're telling me that you don't want to make an hour drive to go there, meet the seller, get the property in contract, and go out there and show the property, correct?
Yeah, I'd like to keep everything virtual.
Okay, dude. Okay. So what I'm saying, dude, is that you can wholesale virtually. So my question to you is, if you already complete 2 wholesale deal in the market that's an hour away from you, then why don't you continue to do it? Is it because you don't want to make the hour drive?
No, it's because I see my market and I feel like the margins would be a lot better, you know, like in a high end market because you can make a lot more on a.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second, dude. So
Yeah.
so on the two wholesale deal that you did, dude, how much do you make on each one of them?
I made 10 grand on one and 5 grand on the other.
Got you. Okay, so you make 10K on one, 5 grand on the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about that market, dude. What is the ARV on a 3-bedroom 2-bath?
On a single family 3-2,
Yep.
I think it's like 350,000.
Okay, so dude, are you okay with making $20,000 on a deal?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're saying, hey, you made 10K on it. What if you do 2 of those a month? What if you do 3 of those a month? Now, in that particular market, dude, if the ARV is right around 350, I would say that your average wholesale fee should be around 20K.
Yep.
And what if you just do 1 of those a month? So, dude, okay, so my point here is that if that property is only it doesn't matter if it's an hour or 10 hour, or it doesn't even matter if it's in another states, dude. You can wholesale virtually. So my question to you is on the first 2 deal that you did you have to drive out there to see the property or meet the seller?
Yeah. Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, just one time, just the initial meeting.
Right.
And then maybe like a walkthrough with buyers.
Got it. So you
Yeah.
want to be able to do it virtually where you don't have to spend the hour or 2 to drive out there. You'd rather just stay at home with the kids and the wifey.
No, so what I meant by like doing like staying local is like I would like I want to grow in this market with my construction business and then also real estate. Like I want to be known in my market, you know, for being like that go-to wholesaler, you know what I mean? So that's
Okay.
why I was wondering if you had any experience with the high-end properties, because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Hold on, dude. I think that you're getting things confused. I think that you want to stay in your local market because of your ego. Like you want people to be like, you want to walk around, people to know you that, hey, you're a big real estate investor in your local market.
No, I just want to do bigger deals, like make more money. Because the same amount of time that I could be making 20,000, you know what I mean? I'd rather make 6 figures. I was actually working with this developer locally, and you know he does all his wholesale deals out here are all 6 figures, you know. And I've asked him like if he'd show me, but he's kind of more like private, like with his business, you know what I mean? So I didn't know if you had any advice for somebody that's in like a high end market, you know.
Gotcha, dude. So here's for me personally, dude, if you're starting out, I would stick with the bread and butter. So I don't know what the guy is doing. I don't know how many. You see, a lot of times you guys only look at what's now. Well, dude, next time you talk to him, how many years has he been in the game? Number one. So it's all he do is wholesale.
No, he's a developer as well. He started off flipping. He
Got it.
his first
Got it.
property.
So he started off fixing and flipping, correct?
Yeah.
And then he started to build up his connections, and then he get into bigger deals, etc. Right?
Right.
So okay, dude. So my advice to you, dude, like we all started small. So what I'm saying is, dude, I don't know about you, but if I were you, dude, I'd rather go into because the high end home, dude, you're dealing with the different types of buyers, you're dealing with different types of seller.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to just like, hey, you know what, Khang, I got X amount that I can start marketing. If you got capital, if you got 10 to 15 G's to spend on marketing a month, then if you want to stick with the high end homes, do so. But if I were you, dude, I wouldn't focus on the high end home. If I were you, I'd rather just focus on the single family in the market that's an hour and a half away from you, the bread and butter. And dude, and I just do a few of those a month, dude. Bring in an extra 50 to 100K a month. Are you cool with that, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then you can take that and then deploy it into your local market, which means take that income and start buying some rental property. If you want to, you can start buying apartment. You can start doing bigger deals. But the bigger deals instead of wholesale, you will focus on more of the buy and hold.
Right.
So once again, just to wrap this up, dude, like I wouldn't focus on the high-end home wholesaling high-end home. And if that guy's doing it, I mean, I would have a more of a deeper conversation with him. And I don't know how close you are with him, unless he's willing to take you under his wings. But if I were you, I would go on the lower end market, dude. Even so, I'm in this mastermind. Some of these guys and gals that in this mastermind, bro, they're making few $1 million a month, Oh. And if they were to wholesale, dude, all of them. If you ask all of them, dude, their main market where they make the most amount of their money from wholesaling is in the middle to lower class. $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 home. Those are the one that they turn the quickest, dude. And see, a lot of you guys don't understand when the market take a tank. You think people are buying $3, $4, $5 million home anymore, dude?
No.
Bro, correct. It's always in the blue collar, the bread and butter, man. So what you need to do, dude, is that you need to pick that market and then start building up your team. Start building up foot on the ground. Like you don't need to go show property. You don't need to meet the seller in person. You can lock everything up under contract over the phone. Like for me, dude, first it was just I started out with just my city. Then I grew to my county. Now I took over my whole entire state. And then we also wholesale in Florida and a little bit of in Arizona, but mainly in my entire state. So what I'm telling you to do is that you can do this completely virtual. You don't have to go meet the seller or see the property. You just need to start building up your team. You need to start building up foot on the ground. You can run comps virtually. I mean, if you already done 2 wholesale in that market, bro, just continue to do more in it.
Okay.
And then if you get better at negotiating, you can get the seller to come off more and then just make a bigger spread on your wholesale deal.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. I hope that helps, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate your time and help. Thank you very much.
Dude, absolutely, dude. Take care. So you see, when I first started, dude, I also let my ego gets in the way. I was just like whoever, dude, I was just like Pine. I was like, dude, I want to be the biggest and the most well-known fix and flipper in my market. Because when I started out, I was a fix and flipper. I was like, dude, I want to be the biggest. In here, I want everybody to know me. And then I realized, dude, the best is to get rich without nobody knowing you. I know some of you now I'm on social media, but it's hard to get rich without being famous. Without people knowing what you do. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to realize, dude, the whole fix and flip game was a headache. And then I was like, for me, let me take you guys back to like 12 years ago. I start out fix and flip. I figure if I go fix and flip, the next move will be develop, buying land, develop. The next stage is building new homes. And the next step is skyscraper. That was my goal. And all of that goal, dude, was just my ego. My ego is like, oh, I want to walk around, be the guy that, oh my God, he's building big apartment buildings. He's doing big deals. That was my ego talking to me. But you know what? After going through all of that and all the stress, all the headaches, all the pains and everything like that, you know what I realized? Deep down, what I truly wanted was just to make $100,000, just to make, $100,000 a month, travel the world, have a virtual business. Nobody knows me. I'm making a boatload of money and I'm just chilling on the beach. Like deep down, that's what I wanted. I didn't want a bunch of employees, but I have the ego. I let the ego takes over because I see other people online having a big office space and they walk into, 50, 100 employee running so many employees. To me, I was like, dude, I thought that was sexy. I thought that was cool. I thought that was success, but it might be success to them, but it wasn't for me until I started to run. Until I started to deal with a bunch of contractor, until I started to have my own office space. I was like, dude, come on. I wake up going to Home Depot, going to an office space. Like I gotta be at the office for business to run. Come on, man. Shit, bro. I started to realize it's not what I want, but it's my ego. Makes sense? It's like it's, and then that's when I was like, dude, this is not the life I want. So for everyone, dude, if you can take anything away from this, I want you to realize that focus on building the business around the life that you want, around the lifestyle that you want to live, not someone else's. Right? So it's like when you got the money, buy things that you want. Do things that you want, not because you want to show off. Not like, let's just say that you don't want to drive a Ferrari. Well, don't buy one. You go buy one because you're like, oh, because I'll look cool in it. More people would. Now you're asking for, God damn, what's the word? Now you're asking for, God damn, what's the word? I can't remember but now, approval, right, dude? So Mr. Beast went and bought like a BM i8, like the i8, but he didn't even like cars. He just liked building businesses. He took all his money and just put into his YouTube video. He just want to be the biggest YouTube and do the most epic, right? The most epic video ever. That was what he wants to do with his money. Validation, correct. Like for me, dude, when I first came to America, I always dreamed of owning one day, dude. Like I was like, dude, it's just cool to have a supercar. I love cars, right? But I don't care about diamonds. As you can see, like I don't have any diamond. I don't have a diamond chain. This thing right here, dude, I bought this thing in Vietnam. $1. Uno mas. $1, dude. Right? I'm not a watch guy, but I bought this watch just because I'd be like, yeah, when it goes to a meeting, it's nice to have one, but you're not going to see me having a watch collection. Like I'm not into designer clothes. So you're not going to see me wearing a Gucci belt. Like I don't really care about the Gucci belt, right? Like it's not going to make me feel good. Make sense? Like I don't like it. So even though I can afford it, but I'm not going to spend my money on it. As you guys can see, I shop at Hollister. I shop at Old Navy. I shop at Ross. Like, judge me all you want, but I like it, right? Like, I can go and buy all the designer clothes I want, but I don't like it. And when I buy to wear, I'm wearing it for you. I'm not wearing it for me. But I work so hard for my money to be able to buy what I want, not what you want. And that's the problem, I think, with most people that they're getting it all wrong. Is that, So anyway, so Lon and I, finally, dude, I hit rock bottom and I realized that, dude, the business that I want to build is a virtual business. That's why now I have employees from the Philippines. We're closing deals all over the phone. I don't have an office space that I need to go and report to. Lon and I can be in Vietnam for as long as we want. We can be in Hawaii. We can be in Bora Bora. And that's what I truly wanted. Like I could be working from home. Like I don't even need to be here, right? So make sure that you focus on building the business, the dream life that you want to build, all right? Not someone else's. And a lot of times you never know what they're going through. Because, dude, I paid $30,000 to be a part of this mastermind. And some of these guys and gal, dude, they're running a big operation. Do you know how stressed out they are? They're 30, but they look like they're 50. I don't know about you, dude. I don't want to be 30 and look like I'm 50. I don't want to be, I don't want to be 40 and look like I'm 60. No amount of money I would ever trade that for. I know you guys might think it's an Asian thing. It's all up to you. But dude, I would never be like, oh man, I wish I was in his spot. He's 40. He looked like he's 60. He's fat, overweight. Sorry, dude. You can be worth 100 million. I'm okay with being 10 million. I'm okay with worth 10 million. Wake up whenever I want, drive around, spend an hour just driving around my car, listen to my music, vibe, work whenever I want, do whatever I want. I'd rather be the guy that worth 10 million, right? Look my age versus having 100 million a dollar in the bank, overweight, fat, ugly, and look like I'm 60 when I'm 40. And I can tell you, dude, some of the guy in my mastermind, they're bald, hair falling off, overweight, and they're always stressing out. And when the mastermind is over, dude, when the mastermind is over, they're like, oh, dude, I got to go home. I got to go back to my office. And Lon and I is like, why are you in a rush, bro? Lon and I were like, why are you in a rush? Dude, when we go to our mastermind, Lon and I are always the first one there and the last one to leave. We don't have a business our business is virtual. I don't need to go back home for my business to run. I don't have, I don't have 200,000. I don't have $100,000 in overhead that I got to worry about. 100,000 overhead a month. Some of them, dude, $400,000 in overhead a month. I don't have that. So Lon and I was like, yeah, do whatever you want. We're just chilling. While they're stressing out, Lon and I just here at the restaurant. Dude, we show up to the mastermind whenever we want. Because to us now, dude, anything else we make is just cherry on top. You again, you look 12 until you're 60. Dude, I wish, bro. I wish, man. Dude, I see Jackie Chan, obviously growing up watching Jackie Chan and see how old he got. See how old he got, man? Damn, bro. I'll be like, damn, dude. Like, I'm 40 now, right? Dude. But anyways, hopefully. Any other question before we end this live? Let's go. But honestly, let me tell you, dude, stress is one of the biggest factor that ages you. And stress is the biggest thing, dude, that cause health issue. Health is wealth, man. I remember Robert Kiyosaki. There was an interview, and Robert Kiyosaki said, dude, he was in his prime time and he was making, dude, so much money, but he was so depressed because he was overweight. He was fat and ugly, and he hated himself. And he was just making a boatload of money. People look at him like he's killing it, but he said he wake up and he felt depressed. I don't want that. I told Lon the other day, dude, that I'm the type of guy that I'd rather have a beautiful wife than a $1 billion empire. I'm that guy. I don't know if you can relate or not, but I'm that guy, dude. I choose a beautiful wife over millions and millions and millions and millions, dude. I don't care about the $1 billion, the $100 million empire. I'd rather choose a beautiful wife. Cause I'm okay with living in a single family home, eating soy sauce, rice, and top ramen, and have a beautiful wife that I come home to every single day. I know, maybe you can call me shallow, whatever you want to call, man. But to me, dude, I wouldn't choose money over looks. I wouldn't choose money over health. But you can have both. But you can have both, dude. But you can have both. Okay, last question here. I own about 15 property. I own about 15 property. Dude, Lon and I, when we were living in a shed behind a mobile home park, dude, I was still happy, man. I was still happy driving around 1997 Honda Accord. I was still singing in the car. Obviously, life, I mean, it's better now, but I'm just saying. I own 15 properties and I rent them all. What do you recommend me structure them? I currently only have an LLC on there as on all of those properties. Got you. So modern, here's what I would do. Now, once again, I'm not giving you any kind of legal advice, but if I were you, what you need to do is typically you want to cap your rental, your LLC at $1 million. So if all of those 15 rentals add up to $1 million in asset, dude, then it's okay to have it under one LLC. All right. But so let's just say 2 property add up $1 million in asset. You want to have a separate LLC for each one of them that caps at $1 million. Make sense? $1 million in asset, boom, new LLC. $1 million, new LLC. And then you also want to create what's called a holding company LLC. So the holding companies hold each one of those LLC. Make sense? That's what you want to do. So that way you're fully protected. And then you want the trust up up at the top, dude. There's so much, man. Up at the top, you want the trust. The trust holds the holding company LLC, and the holding company LLC holds all the other LLC that you have. But anyways, dude, I just want to keep it simple, man. What's keeping it simple, dude, is you need a holding company, and then those property. If let's just say 3 property add up $1 million in asset, then you want that to have $1 million cap at $1 million LLC. So one LLC cap at $1 million. Okay, there you go, bro. I hope that helps. Sebastian said, thanks for the value and the honest, dude. Just keeping it real, man. I love the realness and the passion you have to bring as well. Yeah, dude. Sebastian, man, I'm just a regular guy, dude. I'm just a regular guy, man. I came to America at the age of 9, dude, with God on my side and just relentless of just pushing it through, man, and making my dreams, just living the dreams. And, you know, my whole thing is, I've always been that guy that, you know, born and raised up in a mud hut, dude. Live in a shed for 5 years. And I know some of you can, you know, probably understand. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm just a human, just like, you know, all of you. I'm no special than any single one of you right now. So I'm just keeping it real, dude. I'd rather choose this over this. Anyways, I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. Honestly, once again, I hope this video does add some value to you. Until next time, take care. And let's go get this money. I got to hit the gym.